We have a new world to conquer.
Speaking of green abominations, when Willem Dafoe shows up... Nemo! Here's my other personal biggest applaud moment.
You can't escape yourself.
You know how much I hated this mask. Dafoe was a lot of fun in the first Spider-Man, but the idea of covering up this face for a character called Green Goblin is absolutely baffling to me. You could have given him some makeup or alter him in a way where people wouldn't recognize him, but you needed to see this face. Well, they finally listened to the Weird Al song and they gave him clothes that not only look closer to the Goblin, but also allowed his face to match too. Aside from one cool scene where you see a mouth within a mouth, this movie showed how much of his performance we've been missing with his face covered up. My only complaint is I could have used it turning green a little bit. That's the one thing Amazing Spider-Man 2 started to play with that wasn't a bad idea. They just botched it up. He looked like the Rat King. I'm actually curious if they had that idea, as Aunt May sticks him with something that doesn't have an effect, so I'm almost wondering why it was even in there. Maybe it was to give him that effect and they backed out at the last minute, I'm not sure. With that said, he's still perfectly over the top and clearly having a ball. But he's also legit kinda scary.
You are the one that killed her. That's some neat trick. Peter.
I also give credit, he's not trying to fool Peter either. He goes to Aunt May and legit wants help. It's only later that the Goblin takes over again. This makes the character so much more interesting and Peter's need to help him all the more relatable.
Thanks, mate. Hope to see you again.
I ship it. He kills her later, but that means nothing in comics.